And hello people of the internet, Storm here,
And Sean.
and today we're going to be playing some Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Sean's played it before, I try and I fail miserably.
Played it before is a little bit of an understatement.
Played it before for you is definitely an understatement. You've finished it probably multiple times at this point.
For memory, only 3 times, maybe twice. I don't know, I can't remember.
Still too
I start
many.
that many new games. I've played well more than the full games, like content in new games.
Still too many. So this one's more for you guys, so that way you can experience the things that Sean seems to very much love. And
It's
we
so good.
must enter a name.
Alright, what are we gonna call him this time?
His name, we'll go 4 words, or 4 sounds.
It won't fit.
4 sounds. 2 letters each. 2 letters, you start.
B-A.
B-A. Bugger.
Roth. R-O-T-H.
Bugger.
Baggeroth.
Buggerotha, because it's a female name on a male body.
I'm fine with that.
Or are you doing female?
I was gonna go male. We'll do in between.
This is...
We'll be a kitten.
You can do that?
No.
Okay.
But that'd be great.
Okay, so it's Buggerotha. Now you
No.
can do the rest.
You have to. Thank you. Sex, yes please. I'm not funny. Class, what should we play as?
I need to get the mouse out of the way.
Yes. Curses.
Get it?
Dun, 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 dun. Get out.
Ow.
Alright.
I keep hitting stuff.
I think I'm gonna go with Knight. Just because that shield and that sword are fantastic.
You're a shield.
I feel like I shouldn't use the master key.
I don't know what any of this is. So you guys are...
I won't use the
Unless you
master
guys have
key.
played it. You're learning about as much at the same time as I am. That didn't make sense. You get what I mean.
You're both experiencing the same thing.
That, because I really haven't played this much. Like, I played, like, the beginning, and I can't seem to understand it. I don't get it. My brain doesn't work the way it should
Mega buff.
for this game. So, pretty much what I'm saying in short is I suck.
Yay!
Feel free to make it as weird as you possibly
I like how
like.
his eyes change with the color of his hair.
I like how
I've never
none of the
noticed that
characters... Does it?
Yeah,
Oh, it does. But
I'm not actually doing that.
I've noticed that all...
Sweat back.
all burps.
Silver's good.
But all faces in this game just look weird. Like, even
They
if...
do. It's so retarded.
even if you
Particularly
spend
this guy, 'cause
time-
he's just so happy.
Yeah. It's the eyes and lips that does it, I think. And I'm sorry for anyone who looks like that. You're beautiful.
I am blue.
This... Okay, no, you certainly can't look like this now, so it's not an issue.
I'll leave him smiling. He can be happy. He can be the out-of-place optimist.
He
in
looks
this
so
game.
odd.
He looks fantastic.
Does he look any different? Like, does he... my brain stopped working, it shut
because
down.
you start as an undead, he's like all wrinkly and shit.
Why is my boob so itchy?
Shrouded
I don't know.
I'm fixing it. I think it's
I'm
probably
not
like...
gonna itch it for you.
Please don't.
of grey crags, large trees, and
Although you are...
everlasting dragons.
See, you've definitely played this too much.
Ah, no.
Yes.
Maybe.
But then there was fire.
Fire representing
Vagina
life.
tree.
Fire
Not quite.
came
Okay, kinda.
disparity,
Awkward.
heat,
And cold.
life, and death,
It's a very long
and of course,
tree.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
dark.
Like, the fact that it's such... It also goes to hell.
pretty fire.
Then
This is a very
from
pretty
the
game.
dark
It's an old...
Touch the pretty fire.
It's a pretty old game, but it's a pretty game.
That's 2011.
and found
Really?
souls
Yeah.
of
Oh, okay.
lords
Yeah, old game.
within the flame.
It's pretty good. The cinematics obviously look much better than the actual gameplay. But if you want to see some beautiful cinematics, Dark Souls 2, best part of the game. Cinematics. They're so freaking pretty.
Maybe...
I, like, jizzgasmed.
Jizzgasm.
First time I opened Dark Souls 2, I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty.
Like, look at...
And then
how
I played it for a
glorious this
couple
thing is.
hours and I'm like, this isn't nearly as fun.
Some people love it, some people don't. You have an addiction to this one?
I love this one.
Some
This one's fun. This one's so much fun.
I love the
Whereas-
lore. That's something I do know about this game. I've watched / listened to all of the lore that I can find towards this game.
Yes.
I don't remember a whole lot, but I probably will as we play.
But that looks so good. Look at that sword. How good is that sword?
Look how blurry it is. That's also because of its depth of
I
field
love how
thing.
the dragons have 2 rows of teeth as well.
Does it? I looked away from the screen. I'm trying to pay attention to it, but I can't. It's too far away. Great firestorms. Great fire
Smush.
me's.
Oh no, we got crushed.
Nito.
Isn't he pretty?
That's a cool name.
Nito.
Nito.
He sounds Russian. Nito the Russian corpse.
I can't remember Nito's background.
He was the first undead.
First undead?
First undead.
Okay. But
I don't know why he doesn't have legs.
yeah, who? The dragon?
Yeah, Seath.
Doesn't it have legs?
No, he doesn't have legs. He's just got like a...
Isn't Seath that dragon that you fight in the ice place?
in
Oh, SIF. So it's Seath with an F.
Seath.
Oh, okay.
S-E-A-T-H?
I don't know.
Seath the Scaleless, yes, he's in the Crystal Caves.
Yeah.
Is
But
where you
looks-
fight him.
But looks different, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's all
he
crystallized.
yeah, because he like learns
Because I'm pretty sure that he...
crystal stuff. Because
Yeah, the original lore of him was that he
okay,
was...
so the everlasting dragons have magic in their scales that allows them to be immortal.
Okay.
But he's Seath the Scaleless. He doesn't have any scales, which means he's mortal, which means he's going to die one day, whereas the other dragons are going to live forever.
That's right, so he, like, protects him.
So he
Yeah.
tries to find the secret of immortality within the crystals and goes insane.
Okay.
I mean, he finds it.
But still goes insane.
Yeah.
Not really a good trade-off.
And then you walk in and you screw it all up for him, and it's funny as.
Yeah, well...
Because he gets really grumpy, and then you cut off his tail. And he gets
So something
even more
also
grumpy.
awesome about this game doesn't have many, what's a majiggies? I'll think of it. Loading screens. As a matter of fact, it
Yes.
barely has any at all.
Unless, depends what you're doing. Online play, there's a fair
Betends.
bit.
I went to say depends, but I said betends.
If you're playing online, there's a fair few, like when you're invading and
Well, yeah,
being
but
summoned and all that sort of stuff.
we're not
Which I
dealing with
just
that.
realised I won't be doing.
Yeah, you won't have to deal with that because we are playing on offline mode.
Yep, so I'm not going to get invaded.
Just
So
because...
if anyone was looking forward to me getting ganked, then that's not going to happen. I apologize.
What'd you say? Did you say gagged?
Ganked. Gang kill. Although I believe that over time it's gone from G-A-N-G-K, gang, to just G-A-N-K, gank.
This is your fate.
Okay. Odd.
If that...
I've never heard
if
that
anyone cares.
before. Like,
It's
I
just
play a lot
like
of games, but...
gang kill. Gank.
I'm saying I don't play a lot of online games. Play a lot of games.
And I've never
not
been
online
any...
games.
I'm as much as I've played of this game, I'm still, like, really horrible at multiplayer. Because lag. Backstab lags. Oh.
We're in Australia, so lag by itself, we're Australia.
Yeah.
That can't really be helped.
Considering a majority of
I just recently set
Dark
up...
Souls players is probably in Japan.
Yeah, true. But
Japan!
I just recently set up a new router thing in the house, and its max speed was 54 megabytes per second, and that
Right.
runs our internet speed completely fine.
10 minutes
'Cause
in,
we're Australian.
and we're starting the game.
Around about 10
Alright,
minutes.
let's get rid of that and get rid of these.
Why are you getting rid of armor?
Cause I don't want to be that heavy. So I can be like,
These are like speedrun strats.
see? I can be like, flippy flippy.
Actually, that's something that I have watched. I've watched a speedrun of this,
Yeah, so
Which
I.
is
I saw someone
friggin'
finish it in
awesome.
like an hour.
which is... They're incredible. Love speedruns.
Wow, a stamina bar is teeny tiny. I'm
It'll-
also used to playing this on a PlayStation, so using the bumpers instead of like R1 and L1
Oh, yeah,
is quite...
Yeah, we're playing this through
Different.
PC, not console. Although I will need to get a capture card eventually to actually play some console stuff, which would be nice. Not saying I hate PC to all the PC lovers. Not saying I love console to all the console lovers. I just don't care about either.
There's, you know, we don't
If it
want to...
if it
Like,
plays
things that are like
games-
exclusive as well. We want to be able to play some exclusive games.
Yeah, well, hopefully. even if it's been out for a while, we'll probably play. What's the new one of this coming out?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
I'm so looking forward to that.
It shows how much I don't pay
Ready?
attention
Look at
to
this.
this
Ready?
game.
Ready? Look, there he is up on the roof, just chilling.
That is a.
He doesn't look
It's a beautiful
horrifying at all.
enemy.
And then if I just walk casually,
Your blue skin is
So
it stands
blue.
out so much in this game.
and then he's like, drop.
And it's like,
I'm
hey
just
buddy.
like, haha, I'm just not going to.
That's one
Sorry,
thing as
music.
well, is that
Great thing about Dark Souls is they try and troll you a lot.
well, that yeah. But
Like
I was gonna say,
there was
we're
a
not
message
online.
on the ground back there
Mm.
that tells you to run, and obviously
right.
I didn't think to read it because I've done it before.
Yeah.
So I just came straight through. So now he's just out there being.
So Sean's
pissed
probably gonna
off.
not like skip as in speedrun skip, but he's just gonna
Yeah, like-
skip a lot of messages or go just straight to where he needs to be.
Yeah, see how it's like, get your shield. Well, I already
And you're
know
like,
that,
no.
so I'm like, well, whatever. And I'm gonna do something stupid and fun. Alright, let's do this.
You're gonna dive at him with a shield?
Yes. And it will probably take a while to kill it.
Can you hit people with shields?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
I put the shield in my primary hand, and I'm two-handing it, which is really fun for online, although it's always really ineffective.
I think at any point it would be ineffective.
Like, it's great for defense, but if they've got a weapon that can get around your defense, then you...
Is there any shield in this game that you know of that's actually designed for attack?
There's one with a massive spike in it. I can't remember what it's called, and I've never used it. It's not so much meant for attack, I don't think. But
It's just that it's
much
better
more
for attack?
effective than
Attack,
other shields
attack. Fair enough.
for attack. I love this sword. It's
So
good.
we're also playing this because one, Sean loves it. Two, you guys get to experience it.
And three, giant heavy ball.
Well, that too. You missed.
I missed. Why did it
Three,
come down?
I personally, since I
I've
can't
not
get through
got
this,
the patience for this game.
yeah, I don't. I'm really impatient.
Hey, it's Oscar.
So I just want to experience this properly with someone, I guess.
So
this
this is the
isn't-
guy that freed us from the cell, and he's just having a lie
Oh,
down.
right, that dude. Yep.
Yeah. He dropped the corpse with the key on it.
Yeah.
So he couldn't just drop a key. It had to be a key with a corpse.
There's some relation to lore as why he's like that, like a dragon. Like maybe that dragon dude smashed him through the ground or something. I think it was something like that.
I don't know, but there was... He originally had a much bigger part in the game. Or it's believed that from, like, files that have been found, like text files, found within the game. So things that he would say. And from that, people have figured out that he was actually supposed to be, like...
Oh, it wasn't even
your equal in the game. So he was supposed to go through the game with you, sort of. And you'd run into him at certain parts and work together. But ultimately, at the end, he would do the opposing story. So you'd end up having to
okay.
fight him at the end.
Okay,
and I
that
thought
makes
that
sense.
would have been really cool.
That would have been a cool change. I heard something like he was meant to be, what's that sun dude? Solaire or something? Or Solier?
Solaire.
Solaire? I thought it was meant to be his son or something like that, and that's also why the sun is like shining down. There's a lot of representation and crap
never
in
heard
this.
that before.
Okay, well, that's just me then. Maybe I've created a new theory.
Maybe.
Maybe that just came out of my mind and I didn't realize. I don't know. Either way, we'll probably talk a little bit like technical about this game, but a lot of it will just be watching and looking at the pretty everything,
Alright, so-
like the glistening walls.
I can understand that this episode was pretty boring. We didn't get through much.
Next one will be better. We'll have
Next one will be better because we've actually got somewhere to go.
it'll be action filled. You'll be fighting enemies
That's usually a lot
that
harder.
aren't just standing there and letting you stab them.
Yeah, well, that's usually a lot harder for people to do if it's like the first time they played the game, because I haven't mastered it, but I've gotten pretty good at the parry, which is like a really effective way of fighting,
Okay then.
because it's mostly one-hits things, and if it doesn't one-hit things, you can usually just do it again.
Fair enough. Well, we shall see you next time. And
Next episode
in the
of
next
Dark
episode,
Souls.
Dark Souls, we're going to catch a
Pokemon.
cold. Pokemon's probably better. Okay.
A cold Pokemon.
A cold Pokemon.